Hello everyone. Today is the 5-year birthday of my YouTube channel. I started this channel on my 14th birthday. Today's my 19th. So, in celebration of that milestone, I would like to go back and watch a few of my old videos and give my reaction to them 5 years later. I hope that we'll be able to see some interesting growth of my channel from 2016 all the way to 2021. I did get this idea from JR Cuber. He made this same video on his 5-year channel birthday reacting to old videos, and ever since I watched that video a few years ago, I had wanted to do the same thing. So I was waiting for my channel to get older, and now that it is, I feel like it would be cool to go back and rewatch my old content. Keep in mind that I'm recording the audio externally, so the audio in these videos is going to sound a bit wonky, so just keep that in mind. So without further ado, let's go ahead and watch some videos. So I opened a private browser so that I can search up my channel without it being on my own account, and that's because I want to see what comes up when I search up my own channel. So obviously, my channel comes up. Most recent videos, and I don't know how YouTube decides to sort these videos, but these are some other recommendations. Apparently there's another lights, camera, cubing. That's not me. Okay, and then other recommended videos. So let's go ahead and click on my channel, and then I'm going to click on videos, sort by oldest. Oh boy. Okay, so I'm not going to watch the channel trailer because I didn't really talk in that video. It was just the first thing I posted, and it was like, I'm going to do unboxings and reviews and things like that. So it wasn't too exciting. I want to watch this video, which was technically my first video. Transparent purple GAN unboxing. Alright, here we go.
Hello everybody, this is my first official video on YouTube, and today we're going to be unboxing a mystery cube from the Cubicle. Now, this is only a mystery cube for me. I have an idea of what it is, but I'm still really excited to get into it. So, I've already broken it in. Okay. And
it's funny how vividly I remembered filming this video in particular. I was like, let me make this a bit easier for myself. I'm going to cut the box open before I start filming, because then I can just pull the cube right out. And then I didn't cut it open big enough, so I had to just make a cut. And I didn't want to refilm the video, so I just added a little blooper scene. Creative. I'm going to skip a little bit farther into the video here, so we can look at the contents.
Stick with this cube right now, and pamphlet that nobody reads. Okay, so here's
not much has changed. Again, still ships that pamphlet.
And get right into this. So let's just go ahead and do some first turns. Wow.
Okay, so I gotta say, I'm impressed with this camera quality. Whoa. It looks really crispy.
Nice. No.
A few things have changed on this channel, but there are many things that have stayed the same. This camera I'm filming on right now is the exact same camera I started with. I've used it for every single video. In addition to that, this laptop I'm watching on, using it since day one. I've been using the exact same equipment. Nothing has changed. Just, I kind of feel like I learned how to make videos a bit better and edit a bit better. Look at this.
Very smooth, and dry. If you've ever felt a 356 out of the box, you'd know what this feels like.
I said that a lot too. I said, oh, if you felt a GAN cube, you'll know what this feels like. Well, that doesn't help. The whole point of the video is that you're supposed to describe what it feels like for people that don't know. So, duh, right? Didn't think of that at the time. Let's go ahead and watch another video. So all of these videos that I was starting out making, I didn't really know what to make videos about. I just knew I wanted to make videos. So I kind of just did videos about competitions that I was going to and puzzles that I already had. So we can watch a few of those. This is the first one that took off for me. Slow and Steady Spring 2016. It was my 4th video. Look, it almost has 10,000 views. Wow. This one got very popular. I remember it getting 400 views in a week, and that was just astronomical for a channel that had just started. Ooh, default iMovie font. Not pleasant. Whatever. I still like the song though. Lucas. That's Chris, I think. Sean. Olivia. That's me. I think I just come from a swim meet, and so my hair was all like wet and chlorine-y, so it looked really weird. But yeah, I was so happy with this video, and it's still fun to watch. Like, it was like a competition highlights video, which was something I was interested in making at the time. I didn't go into the competition with a plan for the video. I just kind of picked a song, and then filmed whatever I felt like, and went back and just put the clips in and timed it with the music to make it seem fancy, and just posted it, and people liked it, I guess. I don't know why I put this shot in the video. There's nothing that we're watching. He's just solving under the table. Questionable choice. Yeah, there's me again. That's Keaton. Nice. Well, not gonna watch the whole video again, but this is a slow and steady competition. Little did I know I would end up going to the University of Maryland in a few years after I filmed this video, so that's exciting, and now I can organize my own slow and steady competitions, coming this fall. So I did a lot of competition videos in the early days, a lot, maybe like 4 or 5, I think, and they were fun for a while, and then I kind of lost interest in filming those types of videos because it kind of killed the vibe of the competition for me, especially as I started getting a bit faster and making like round 2s and finals of various events. I wanted more time to practice, and I needed more time to actually compete, and I had less time to film. So filming kind of put a damper on the actual fun of the competition for me, so I ended up stopping filming for the most part after a few years. Now this is something I'm interested in. UberCuber 5K subscribers contest entry.
Despite the multitude of new 2x2 designs hitting the market from companies such as Moyu, YJ, and even
this transition was cool. I was proud of this. Watch this. It comes into the center.
Recently, a new budget 2x2
Pause.
hit the market from a brand called Kung Fu.
Replace.
Its spectacular
New
performance
2x2. So that was literally an iMovie transition. I took 2 pictures. I did a Ken Burns so it would slide into the middle of the frame, paused it, transitioned to the other picture, and then kept sliding. Because I was editing this in iMovie and I didn't have a lot of cool fancy features, and I wanted the transition to look neat, so that's the way I did it. I was pretty proficient with my iMovie skills, I would like to say, before upgrading to Final Cut. The context for this video was that UberCuber hit 5K subscribers, and he did a video contest, and you had to make a video in his style, but you could make it about whatever you wanted. And so I entered this, and I won.
Kung Fu 2x2 is only $6. So if you
Oh, that's the old Cubicle website.
the Kung Fu 2x2, seeing as it is $10 cheaper than the Diane.
Flexing my $1 bills. Nice. This was like something kind of fun to make for me. I really enjoyed this project, and it was obviously very fun to win the competition. This is an interesting video. I remember this very vividly. Moyu Magnetics Cube and MF2S 2x2 unboxing. This was my first sponsored video.
Hello everyone. Today we have another unboxing from the Cubicle.u.
My voice got a little bit deeper. You know, I didn't point this out earlier because everyone loves to point this out. But yeah, I was 14, so my voice did get a bit deeper as the videos went on. And you notice that it's not as cringy as I thought it would be honest, when I was going back and watching them, but you do notice. So this was the first package I got from the Cubicle. Let's watch.
I have no idea what's in this package, so let's go ahead and get right into it. Okay, so in here we have the MF2S 2x2 in stickerless. Then we also have the new Moyu Magnetics Cube, also in stickerless. Okay, let's go ahead and get started with the 2x2.
This was a fun video because, for once, I genuinely didn't know what was coming in the box.
Very smooth and very sandy. I'm actually really impressed with this cube. It has very good corner cutting, and it seems to be very fast. It also has these primary internals right here, so these pieces are caps. Okay, so for only $5, I'm really impressed with this puzzle. It's very...
Honestly, I sound a bit dead in that video. I don't sound too enthusiastic. I feel like that's a bad habit of mine. I don't know. Maybe that's just me being critical.
My main right now is the Cheese Cube, and the Moyu appears to be a tiny bit smaller than this one also.
Funny story about that, actually. I got the Cheese Cube, like, maybe 1 week before they sent me the Moyu Magnetic one. And I switched to the Moyu Magnetic one because it was a better cube, you know? We like magnets nowadays, right? So I switched, and I felt so bad because I had just bought the Cheese Cube, and it wasn't a new product at the time. I had waited many months before buying it for myself because I was like, well, the Moyu one is good. I don't feel like I need to switch. But every time I tried someone's Cheese Cube, I loved it. I finally decided to buy one for myself, and then, like, literally 1 or 2 weeks later, the Cubicle sends me the Moyu Magnetic one.
Overall, I'm very impressed with the
Ah,
quality of
that was a cool
puzzles.
pull it into
Now,
focus
starting
shot.
off
I
with
like
the
that.
2x2, it's only $5, and
Okay, I'm not going to watch too much more of this one, just an unboxing, but I decided to highlight it since it was my first sponsored video. I was lucky enough to get sponsored with only a few hundred subscribers. I think it was like 700 or maybe even 300. I don't know. It was early on, but I am eternally grateful to the Cubicle for believing in me at such a young age and supporting me over all these years. Now here's something interesting. When I'm scrolling through these videos, a lot of these videos have over 1,000 views, and I don't think I had 1,000 subscribers at this time. And this also raises the question, why do people watch the videos they watch? This has always confused me. I didn't understand, and I still don't understand, why certain ones of my videos get more views than others, right? This was like filler content, right? Some sub 10 solves. 5,000 views for sub 10? Like, you could go ahead and watch Felix's channel and see 4s and 5s all day long. I didn't think this would be interesting. I just felt like posting it, right? Now, scroll a bit farther and you get something that has many more views. 17,000. Solving a Rubik's Cube in less than 1 second while backflipping. Sounds creative, right? Let's watch that one. It's short. I filmed this on my friend's trampoline. I don't have one. It'll be fun though. This is the setup solution. It's 8 moves to solve. Just keep that in mind. You can hear me turning it though. Yeah, okay, I do kind of look like a baby in this video. Ah, look at that static. Nice. It was really chilly out, so I was wearing like Under Armour leg things. They look kind of funny. I just did the exact same thing, but twice. Oh my god, that hair. That's funny. Okay, I got roasted so hard in the comments of this video. Everyone was like, it's fake, that solution isn't real, you can't actually solve it in less than 1 second. Like, yeah, no kidding, I know. Let's read the description, shall we? Oh, look, comments are turned off? I don't think I did that. Now I can't see all the roasts in the comments. Oh well. It says, this footage was legitimate and not edited. The scramble took 8 moves to solve. While the solve was not a real solve, I did perform the moves while backflipping. Look, I'm not angry. It was just like, read the description. I wasn't trying to pass it off as a real solve, but everyone was like hating on me because they were saying it was fake. So who knew that, like, very low effort video got 17,000 views? I guess people like short form content. So let's scroll a bit more. The thumbnails in the early days were interesting. Most of them were just screenshots from videos. And thumbnails are something that I have always struggled with, to be honest. I've been trying to be a bit more creative recently with my thumbnails, and I don't know, I'm just trying a bunch of new things. I feel like nothing works, and I always look at other people's thumbnails, and they always look so amazing, and I don't know how they do it. But it's something I'm trying to learn a bit more about recently, because I think it's an important step of, you know, making the YouTube video, making the thumbnail. So it looks like this is 2017, and I built my new studio. Oh look, this has my new intro in it.
hello everyone.
I was proud of that
Today
intro.
we're new studio.
Ooh! Watch this shot again, please. Timed with the beat, the lights turn on. How did I do this? Let's check it out. Right? You can see it's a bit blurred, but there's nothing under the table. But that's where the power strip for the lights are. So keep that in mind.
Hello everyone. Today we're going to be taking a look at my brand new studio.
And the lights turn on. So the power strip where the button for the lights are is under the table. So what I did was I had my dad take the camera and he was panning it up on the tripod. And as soon as the bottom of the table got under the shot, I ran under the table and smacked the light switch with my hand, right? And then turned it on. And then in the editing, I timed it with the video. So that's how I did that shot. I'm sure nobody picked up on that, but I was proud of that.
So a lot of you guys have noticed that in some of my more recent videos, there's been a slightly different angle. And that's because
I still really like this song. This is a good song.
My shots. Now, one of the biggest things...
So this is how I used to film the videos. And it's because that's the technique that a lot of cubing YouTubers used at the time, and many people still use. There's nothing wrong with it, but I had the opportunity to create something new, and that would be easier for me to use, so I went for it. This was inefficient for me because I had to, wrap my hands around the tripod. And in order to see what I was doing, I would peer through the viewfinder. It wasn't the most efficient thing in the world. So I was able to create the overhead rig. I'm going to mute this real quick and tell you how I actually improved this. You saw me and my dad in that shot setting up 2 tripods. So what we actually switched to was a ceiling mounted thing. We took like shower rods and screwed them into the walls on either side of the room, and then mounted the camera on that. So it was actually screwed into the wall. That studio served me very well for many years, and I loved it. So as you can see in this shot, I was using a monitor so I could see what I was filming, and then it worked so well. I could see exactly what I was filming just by looking to the left. I didn't have to peer around the tripod, and the shot was like directly overhead, so it had a cool angle that I thought looked really neat. It was great. Then what I also started doing after this was filming the front shot. So this is an example of that front shot. This is my spiky cube video that I made. And with the front shot, as you can see, I was literally just filming it with the front-facing camera on my phone so I could see what I was filming. And I eventually switched to the back camera because I realized it had a lot better quality. But other than that, my studio setup had never changed. This camera right here, the big DSLR, was always the overhead, and my iPhone was always the front-facing camera. And I upgraded my phone once. This in this shot is a 6S, and just a few months after starting to film like that, I got a 7. And I still have the 7, and that's what I film many of my videos on. Every front-facing shot, basically, was filmed with my iPhone, but it looks great to me, and I have nothing wrong with that. So I figured I would just show this because it was an important process that I went through here, making this studio. Once again, like I said, it's gone now. The wall is no longer this color. The studio is no longer set up. We have moved on. However, I'm excited to try something new, and I think that's important. Let's go forward in time, maybe a couple more years. Actually, no, we need to check out this video. Rubik's Cube vs. Rocket? Brilliant.
3, 2,
Wait, this is the same song.
Hey guys, so we have some model rockets.
Told you I like that song.
And on our metal launch pad...
Okay, this was my dad's idea. He was like, we have model rockets, let's put one on a cube and blow it up. Why not, right? Genius. So we did that, and as you can see, scorch marks. Boom, slow-mo. See? Same camera. Nice. Same tripod.
No one really knows
Nice.
where the rocket went, but let's check out the damage here.
Yeah, we lost that rocket. I have no idea where it is. I have the cube, though. It's sitting on my shelf downstairs, and it still kind of smells bad, to be honest. Okay, now let's go fast forward a bit and look at some other things. I'll browse the thumbnails along the way. My 691 PB single 3 years ago, that's still standing. I still haven't beaten it. I've gotten 3 6.9s. Just can't get sub 691. Okay, so now you can see a little switch in the vibe of the thumbnails here. I got a light box. And so now I was taking a lot of pictures in this, which is where you're seeing these big white backgrounds come into play. And I just had a big shot of the cube and the name of the cube next to it. And I thought that was a pretty good format. Then I also started doing Q&As at this time. I have not brought back that series because I stopped it a while ago because I was kind of getting bored with it. Maybe I'll bring it back though. I don't know. Do you guys want to see Q&As? If you do, let me know in the comment section. Maybe I will return to that series. I had my dad do a video though. Let's watch this one.
Hey everyone, LCC staff here, and we have another unboxing from the Cubicle, so let's get right into it.
Upgraded to the new intro now, the little glitch intro.
Okay, a box that's in some plastic paper, it's nice. Let's see what we got here. This is the Master Kilo Minx, and we've got 12 sides on this thing. It's got a bunch of fun little colors onto it. Okay, so let's get right into first turns. Okay, this thing is turning pretty good.
So the reason I did this was because I got that puzzle to fill in a gap, right? I had the 2x2, 3x3, 5x5, and 6x6 Minx puzzles, and I didn't have the 4x4, and so I wanted to get it, but it wasn't a new puzzle, and I was thinking, well, if I post this video just me unboxing it, like, what am I going to say about it? It's not a new puzzle, so it's not going to be that interesting to your average viewer. It's not a WCA puzzle, so it's probably going to have a smaller audience to begin with, and then, really, what am I going to say about it? Like, oh, it turns well, and here, watch me solve it? I didn't think it would be that interesting of a video. So, I just had my dad film it for me.
Okay, so here's the part where I'm supposed to solve this thing, right? But I don't know how to solve it. So I'm going to go hunt down Daniel. I think he's doing some homework right now. And let's see if I can get him to solve this thing. And we'll be back.
Cue my terrible acting skills. I thought I was being like so natural in this shot, and it looked so fake when I watched it back.
Hey, sorry to bother you, but can you solve this thing?
Homework. You could just like look up a tutorial or something.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna work. I don't have that kind of time. Thanks. You done yet?
I got the first center already.
I'll be back. Okay, well, we're now done.
Not my finest moment. Let's go a bit closer into the future. Oh, classic! The Rubik's Cube workout tutorial. I did another skit intro. I'm liking all of Phil's Instagram posts right now.
Thank you, Lights Camera Cubing, for helping us with our Worlds video. I made some fan art for you, but I accidentally made you kind of buff, so I think you should get buff.
This was basically the way I introduced the video. I had the idea to do a workout video before this, but Phil had posted something on his Instagram, and it was like an MS Paint drawing of me, because I had made a video of the World Championship for the Cubicle's YouTube channel, and so he posted a little thank you drawing. And so he said, I accidentally made you kind of buff. And I'm like, perfect segue for my workout video. Let's use that. So I asked him to record himself reading the caption, and then I used that as the intro.
Hello and welcome. My name is Daniel Gregg, and apparently I need to get buff. So allow me to introduce you to my new workout.
I love this music track, and it got copyrighted like a year after I posted the video. That was so annoying. Now I don't want to use it again, because then I won't be able to monetize the videos. Wait, does that mean this video is going to get demonetized if I put it in? I guess I don't really care. It's just one video. Risking it for the fans. I said I needed to warm up, and I did a warm-up solve.
Alright,
Hilarious.
enough. Biceps.
Biceps.
Grab your 17 by 17 and lift as hard as you can. Oh, come on, it's not that difficult.
I was flexing so hard in that shot.
Okay, but silliness aside, these next few ab workouts.
Unbelievable. To be honest though, a lot of these workouts were actually, some of them were pretty difficult. Like I did this one, which was a 7x7 plank. Like I actually did it, and it took like 3.5 minutes, right? So I was planking for 3.5 minutes. Like it wasn't easy. You can see me like cringing. It was actually kind of difficult. So some of these workouts were legitimate. Others were a lot easier, but it was such a fun video to film. I should do a part 2. I don't know. Maybe. So this one I guess is only 2 years old. We're getting into the more recent videos. So since a lot of these videos are more recent, I'm not going to watch as many of them. As you can see, I started getting a bit more creative again, finally. And then a bunch of other random things, a bunch of unboxings. Ooh, and then I moved into college. So then the filming setup got a bit wonky. So this is just a quick view of the way I recreated my home studio at my dorm. Now, since this was the COVID year, I had the dorm to myself. This was a double. I had it all to myself. It was amazing. There was so much space. It's bigger than my room at home. So, I had a lot of space in the middle of the room to set up to film, and I did this really cool overhead with the tripod. As you can see, like, it looks pretty great, and it worked pretty well. It was just a bit dimly lit. So as you can see, I did a little comparison shot between the college setup and the home setup, but they look pretty similar, to be honest. The last video that I'm going to watch in this video is going right back to the beginning. My first video that I posted was a purple GAN cube unboxing, and then I did another one, my most beautiful Rubik's Cube. Once again, I was proud of this thumbnail. I've been trying to get a bit better. This was a really fun video to make. I tried something new, I tried a new style. Let's check it out. That was a manual shot, by the way. I moved like a piece of paper in front of the camera lens to create that. I was proud. And I wanted to tell this story with no talking. Just beautiful shots. Because look at the box. I mean, it's rainbowy. It looks so cool. Just a lot of close-up shots was the vibe I was going for. Detailed things, and just trying to make it feel premium, because it was like a special limited edition cube. Then I'm gonna skip to these shots. I was using the spinning disc that I have in my light box. It's not an expensive thing. It's literally just like solar powered. You put it in the light box, and since there's light around it, it starts spinning at a speed that you can't control. So I would just slow down the video or speed it up if I wanted to change the speed. So it's a basic toy, but it works really well for filming these little small objects close up. Looks great. Last thing I want to focus on after this last shot, this is a cool shot too. You can see all the internals. I did this solve at the end. Right when the beat finishes, boom. And the GAN logo ends up facing front and upright at the end of the video. Couldn't have timed it more perfectly. So that was what I was going for. It was intentional, but I had to do a lot of solves in order to get a shot that looked like that. So the time wasn't important. It was like a 10.5. But at the end of the day, the shot looked cool, and I was happy with it. Those are the videos that I'm going to watch for today. Obviously, I've made a few hundred, so I'm not going to watch them all. I would love to, though. I gotta be honest, I'm pretty proud of everything I've made over the past 5 years. Obviously, the techniques and the skills that I had have developed over time, so they weren't the best when I started, but that's okay. You know, the point is that you grow. So that's it for this video. I'll get back to some regular cubing content after this, and I'll see you then. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.